Hey guys, it's Seth and Jacob. After a long time of being gone, we're going to try and get these videos up more often now. Alright, so Seth, do you want to tell them what we're going to talk about today?
We want to talk about fucker teammates who don't want to play the objective.
Actually, should we say what we're going to talk about tonight, I guess? Whatever. Anyway, we're going to talk about, like Seth said...
Oh, by the way, here's Host Pro for you. Host Pro.
Aha, and it's not glitching either.
Oh, this was my first game of the night, so,
Hope you like it.
that might explain why my aim was so off. But yeah, teammates who don't play the objective. So, you notice A was just being taken, and it still is. We didn't have a single teammate really go for it except for me, and I think maybe one other dude was behind me who was a second chance whore. But, like...
Do we have whores in corners now, or... Can we make some streets for these whores?
What?
Can we make some streets for these camping whores, then, as you'd call them?
They're camper bitches. This
Whatever.
one's a second chance whore. But yeah, like, I've had to come over here, and I think that's my buddy Chris with me right there. No, I guess not.
Yeah, Chris was an epic fail, just so you know.
Yeah, he didn't do too hot.
Epic fail.
But you notice I had one other guy there on my team at that point who was actually capping with me. But it's ridiculous that we even had to cap that while there were cop loading by my house, because it's A, we should already have it. So, but yeah, I got owned. Somehow my teammates have decided to take some initiative and go for C for once, but we also simultaneously start losing A and B. These teammates actually did pretty well. They were decent about capping with us, but for about an hour today, I played and could not find a domination match where anyone would play the objective.
Why does that sound so much like a normal game for domination? Probably because it is.
Yeah, so, you know, a little bit of incentive. You should fucking play the objective if you're playing an objective-based game. Like, in my mind, it's more important to win than do well in KD or anything.
Well, then again, remember, like, I guess one reason why people don't get it so much is because you could actually get more kills with it, and yeah, well, that's not really the point of domination. That's more demolition and Nuketown. It's only for fucking team deathmatch guys, so if you're not gonna get the flag, then get the fuck out.
Flag? You mean cap? Yeah, okay, flag. Okay.
Thank you.
CTF. But yeah, it's like, personally, if I play the match, I want to win. I don't want to get some bitch teammate who's not going to do anything with the team. Like, these guys come up in a really coordinated attack. Like,
yeah.
They're moving really well together, but I happen to have a little bit of a jump on them, and then I get wrecked right
That
there.
just makes me laugh. You got like 20 of them, and then
I got like 3 of them, dude.
No, you got like 5 of them.
I got assists. I missed a lot of them.
Oh, they were no. I don't know. I guess
got like
3.
2 of the kills.
But just right as you go around the corner, somebody
Once
kills
again,
you.
it was my first match of the night. My aim was way off.
Hey, you got some. Technically, you got some kills. Why would you go into the Semtex even though you just saw it?
I didn't see where it was, so I thought I was closer to it than I was, and that I would have to sprint away.
It was walked out. I was like, oh, there's a little Semtex. It's totally not anywhere close to me, so I'm gonna walk. Oh no, it's too close to me, so I've died.
And Miracle Nade for the win. Obviously, I
that got a kill. I
became aware way later, but yeah. This roots back to playing the objective when I've moved here. I'm flanking. I mean,
That's great,
for some reason, people don't understand what a flank is.
Well, most people, not most people, well, actually no, it seems like the majority of COD now is like 12-year-old faggots who keep thinking they're the shit.
That's a really bad word to use in a commentary.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Please, nobody take any offense to that. That was my bad. That was incorrect. 12-year-old people think that they're the shit and keep trying to act like they're the shit, so I kind of just lost my train of thought. All I can really say... Yeah, I know I am. All I can really say is a 12-year-old kid should not be in this.
Hey, I don't know if you saw that on the map, but a bitch bomb just drove by. If you're going to use an RCXD, go for it, but don't be a douche about it. Don't act like it makes you a good player to use the, like, the weapon specifically designed for a relatively cheap kill.
You know, that just reminds me, I was on YouTube a couple of days ago, and this is about, like, really messed up gamers who get too into Call of Duty. Now, if y'all... I'm not saying this is incredibly funny, even though it was incredibly funny, but I just wish people weren't this into Call of Duty. It's becoming like a religion or something now. But what happens is this kid is playing Call of Duty, and his little brother comes up and starts recording him. He's like, oh, this kid, he's been doing this for so long now. And he's just, like, screaming at the top of his lungs, and he's kind of husky would be a good word for it.
I'm not going to speed this up because, yeah, it's kind of a boring chopper, but it gives us the time that we need to get the...
just admire the 3100 that you just saw while we're talking. So anyway, he starts screaming his ass off. Then his mom comes in, and he's like, oh, son, you need to get off Call of Duty. Oh, no, Mom, let me just finish this. No, you need to get off it right now. And, oh, no, Mom, shut up, go away. So she comes over, takes the controller, he freaks out. I guess it was on the PS3 or something when I saw the controller. Blah. And
I'm
from
about
the background,
to shut this down. Finish your story.
I'm trying. In the background, his mom throws a controller at him. And the kid freaks out and says it's coming out of her paycheck. All, like, deathly angry, like. So, yes, people, please don't make Call of Duty religion. It scares me.
You just totally killed this commentary.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
You told the story that took forever.
Whatever. Seth, do you want something else to say?
Yeah, don't tell stories.
That's the whole point of a commentary.
It might be well
Look at
received,
Jericho.
but it's
He tells stories.
Yeah, but he also shoutcasts.
What?
Nothing.
Whatever. It doesn't matter right now.
Just keep in mind.
Remember, Seth, in our next video we're telling a big story.
Yeah, well.
Do you want me to give a little forewarning?
I'm gonna stop the entire fucking thing.
God damn, Seth, calm down. Shit.
For being a dick.
Whatever. Anyway, how much time is left on this?
I'm gonna leave C there because it may be smart to triple cap in some situations, but honestly, and I think I actually go for it here, a lot of the time it's a bad idea.
You see his head, right?
Yes.
There you go.
I was kind of trying to figure out if he was dead or not yet. Yeah,
Right.
I do go for the cap here, but that's because they took A.
And then he got off it. And then he gets back. And then he goes off. And then he gets back on. And then he goes off again.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, you're annoying. At this point, we've already won, so I'm not terribly worried about how I'm fucking doing this.
You're kind of just like, oh, SR-71, yawn. That's so much helpful, even though we're already gonna pretty much fucking win.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said win. What did you think I said?
You said, you worded that like an idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know damn well what I'm talking about.
No, I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Whatever. Anyway, how much time is left on this game anyway?
Not a lot.
Whatever.
The match ends, I think, like right here.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Anyway, for telling
some reason I
thing,
couldn't
guys,
find it.
the next video we're going to do, we're going to add a little story to it. A little thing about me and Seth playing a paintball scenario. So anyway, that's all for tonight. Have a good night, everyone. Please comment, rate, and seeing how this is one of our first videos, please subscribe. If you don't, then thank you for watching.
Check out Chris's score.
Oh yeah, look at Chris.
Wish you could make a 9 and 10.
Oh yeah, and then says 57 and 7. Ha ha ha.
So bad that round.
Oh my God, you did horrible. Anyway,
someone knows how to play the objective too, Mr. Kevin Knight. I very much appreciate your objective playing.
shout out to Kevin Knight then, and whatever prestige that is, I can't tell from this distance, or else I'm not just paying attention.
My side is shit.
I know that. Okay, anyway, thank you. Comment, rate, and please subscribe. See you later, guys.